Alright, so here we have the toolbox that I keep in my place, and basically in this toolbox I keep the things that I'd use most of the time. It's not all my tools, but this is my go-to, right? And in it right now are the tools that I'll use for like most jobs. For example, I just did a suspension change, and basically this is what was in it when I did the suspension change. However, if I'm going to do something like let's say change a radio, I'm not going to bring all of these tools. I won't need like this size socket or this size socket, so I won't bring that out with me. I'll remove them from the toolbox, or I'll pack another toolbox. Alright, but basically if I'm doing a suspension change, then I'll just bring everything. Right, and one thing that you're not seeing is this right here, impact driver, and I use this, you know, because I'm lazy most of the time. You make the work go faster a lot of times, and I just hook it onto the side of the toolbox like this. Basically these are all the tools that I use right now. Gloves, of course, you need to have a good pair of gloves, and it's a protection against mostly, you know, little nicks and scratches and stuff like that. When you're working on greasy stuff, the gloves also protect you, because, you know, I teach, my day job is a teacher, so I don't want to go into my clients, and I teach business English. I don't want to go into my clients with grease under my fingernails, right? This is a Makita driver I use to, you know, if I'm working on a radio or stuff on, like that inside the car. I have the sockets, and mostly I keep a 8 and a 10 with the extension, and plus or minus driver. I also have an adapter for it that I can use with the impact, which I don't advise, because, you know, the impact really powerful. So if you're using it to, you know, loosen or tighten stuff that go on this, you have to be really careful. But that's basically it. Alright, and this is actually a lot more compact than my first toolbox when I came to Japan. My first toolbox had a whole heap of tools, and I found out that I didn't really use most of them, so I just basically removed them, and I bought this box and I modified the box so that I could fit all my tools inside it. Alright, so when you get your toolbox, I advise you to do something like that. Most of your car will have a few different size sockets that you'll need to work on your particular vehicle. Just figure out what those sockets are, and then just buy those and buy the tools that you need. Don't go off and just buy a whole big toolbox, and then most of the time you won't use half of the tools in it. It's a waste of money and a waste of space. Most of them made from really hard heavy metal, so if you have all these tools, transporting them around, moving them around is really tiring. So it's best to plan well, and then, you know, just keep a few tools that you will need. Oh, I have to mention these right here. Alright, this thing right here. Oh, let me pull it out. This is something that one of my clients made for me. He's actually in the automotive industry, and he made this, and this is actually made from the windshield wiper blade support wire, which is this part, and this part is cable covering or cable wrap with the heat shrink ends, and he made about 3 of them for me. And you can use them to pull wires through stuff. You can use them to, you know, dig holes and that kind of thing. Each of them have a different tip on the end, and this side have a different thing. It was really creative of him, and he's also a car guy, so he likes doing that kind of stuff. What else should I point out? Oh, I have my electrical wire cutter and crimper here. I also have another box that I keep all the ends in, all the electrical stuff in, and that's a different box, and I don't keep it here because I don't do a lot of electrical work. However, I keep this with me because you never know when you might have to do something that you only need this particular tool. Over here we have the caliper, and here I have one of my little panel pullers. This is not the one I generally keep in here, but recently I did some work and I needed this particular one, so that's why it's still in the box. But yeah, that's basically it, people. Again, as I said, plan what kind of tools you need and get those tools. Don't run off and get a bunch of tools that you'll never use. Alright? One love.